And the problem, remember I told you guys the car smelled different before, and you know, I actually was able to figure out what it was. What's your name, brother? Wadley. Wadley? Yeah, my daughter wanted to see. She was like, what are they doing? Here with the beautiful model Zio, and we wanted to get her actual opinion of what she thinks about the Type R. It's like your first time seeing one of these, right? Yeah. All right, so what are your thoughts on it just on first instinct when you see it?
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna jump straight into it. So you guys saw our last video with all the issues we were having with the Type R. I mean, the recall was negligible because we didn't have any power steering or any type of issues with the steering rack or anything on our Type R. So pretty much discard that. But as you saw, like when we did the last install for the windshield, there was like little cracks right there on the inside of the windshield, and the molding here wasn't good. Now I'm happy to report we went to a different Safe Light location. This one was further south than where I live. This one was like in the Port St. Lucie area, so shout out to them and shout out to the guy that they sent. Man, this guy was really good. Man, I can't remember his name, but good dude, good brother. Like, he really did, like, you could tell he put care into the work that he did, because the last people, when they did it, there was smudges all over the window. They left the grease like stains and everything, and you know, it was a defective glass. Now this one isn't perfect. Like, I did notice this one, and I acknowledge that with him. This one has like a little scratch in there on the windshield, but it's, you know, it's like a scratch, and then when I put in a new tint, it's going to cover it up, so I'm not really tripping about that. Plus, it makes a world of difference, and when people take care of your stuff, like when people really like do things with care. Because this guy, he was so meticulous. I noticed he was like very serious about making sure the car was clean, like everything was done with care. And the problem, remember I told you guys the car smelled different before, and you know, I actually was able to figure out what it was. So what it was is that the people that were in here, maybe, you know, it was two things. So it kind of had like a wet dog smell initially, and I was able to get that out by using these products that I use here. I use Dr. Beasley Micro Suede Cleanser, and then once everything is clean and done well, and I switch off and I use their Dr. Beasley Micro Suede Protection. So it's not like a paid ad or nothing. They have no connection with me. I don't even have affiliate links or whatever, but you can find them on Amazon and go get them. It's just, you know, for all my Type R people, if you want to know how I protect the seats and keep them looking red and keep them looking good, that's how I do it. So I cleaned out the seats and cleaned out like all of here and everything, and that got rid of a lot of the smell. But then when I got down to the real thing that had the car smelling bad is when I got down to the carpets. When I got down to the carpets, there was grease in the actual carpet, like oil. It was like oil, you know, maybe they stepped in some oil, then they stepped in the car. So they didn't put down like the automotive, like little floor mats that they normally do when you take it into the dealership. And they had oil on the carpets, and that's what made it smell the way it did. So once I cleaned that out and cleaned out, basically it was just them not being very clean. Like, it was, you know, they probably weren't clean, and they weren't like clean type people. Like, so they left everything kind of messy and smudgy and not looking good. And it showed in their work too. Their work just wasn't as good as this guy that came today. All right, so this time we opted to have SafeLight do the install at the house. So they're here installing the new windshield at the house. I feel like we got a good dude that's working on it. So yeah, I think this time we should be good to go. What's your name, brother? Wadley. Wadley? Yeah, my daughter wanted to see. She was like, what are they doing? So you can explain better than me. But I said, see the glass up there? Yeah, that one is broke like before, and he's gonna change it and put in new glass. It's good. You get it? Yeah, That's why they tell you, don't ever, when you see glass, you see how Amory broke the glass last night? Huh? That's why you don't play with glass. You don't let anything touch it. So that made a big difference. So once I cleaned out all of that, the car literally went back to smelling new, like almost instantly. So we got the new car smell back, got a new windshield, and this one was put in right. I know a lot of you guys were like concerned about the, I would say the rubber at the top, because you're saying like a lot of them, once Safe Light does it, doesn't do a good job. Like my advice is to kind of go scout out the Safe Light places in your neighborhood and kind of look and see the type of work that they're doing. And if you see like you find one where they're doing like good work and they look like they care about what they do, rock with them. I would also highly recommend going for their mobile department versus the ones at the shop, because I think the ones at the shop, they're just cranking them out. They're just like getting one after the other, whereas the mobile, they're more apt to focus on your car because they're coming to your place and they don't do as many jobs. So like at the shop, they may do 20, 30 jobs a day or a lot or more, you know, versus the mobile person is going to do like 5 to 7, you know, or 5 to 8 or whatever. So everything is pretty much fixed. That is good to go. Now, I got some breaking news for you guys. So you can see currently our 2024 Golf R is still here, as well as our FL5 Honda Civic Type R. But I've gotten to the point where I feel it's time to level up. And this is actually inspired by Will Motivation and Hamza. Shout out to them. Shout out to Blueprint Winner Lee, 100 Grand Nate, Q to Chaotic. Shout out to Race Car 21. Shout out to Speed Demon. Shout out to all you guys. I feel like it's that time to level up. So I'm gonna trade out of this Golf R. I want you guys to comment below and guess what I'm gonna trade out of it to get. So I'll be trading out of the Golf R, and I'm gonna get a truck first, because I want to get something that I can go do a different type of content and do stuff with the family, and you know what I mean? Just kind of like enjoy, have one vehicle that I enjoy. And then I'm potentially going to trade out of this Type R, and I'll be real with you guys. I'll make this easy, right? And it depends on how well the channel does. I'll either get another like a 2025 model year Type R, or the next level up is going to be a Porsche for me. I thought about getting a BMW M2. I still might, but it's going to be most likely, the three choices really are another Type R. So it's going to be another Type R. It's going to be either a BMW M2 or it's going to be a Porsche 911. So you guys comment below, let me know what you'd like to see. But yeah, I think I'm going to come out of both cars, and then I'm really going to start focusing. Either way, I'm going to get that Porsche 911. That's going to be one of my cars eventually regardless. But I want you guys to comment below and let me know which truck you think I'm going to go with, which truck I'm going to be, you know, having on the channel to do content with and stuff. Like that's something that's probably going to happen sooner rather than later. And yeah, man, we're just gonna keep scaling up. We're just gonna keep taking the channel up to new levels, and I'm gonna do a lot of fun content for you guys. And I want to actually like start going to the track. So which is why, like I said, I'm either like if I get another Type R, then I'll start tracking it, and like a 25 model year. And if I get the BMW M2 or the Porsche, I'm going to take it straight to the drag strip. So that's where we're going to go. And with the truck, I'm going to be doing some off-road content. I'm going to be doing a lot more travel vlogs and stuff like that with it. And we're going to be outside. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff, man. So I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what vehicles you think we're going to get. What would you like to see on the channel? And what do you think about the fix for getting the scent out of the car and keeping the car looking new? That's one thing. I take care of my cars. I try to keep them looking new. You know, obviously this one is not clean like how I normally keep it, but it's clean enough to where you can see, you know, and it smells brand new again. That was very important to me, man, to get that new car smell back in there. So very happy about that. Very happy about just where the Type R is right now. Like I can keep it, and just paid off, like that might be a move to make too. Yeah, shout out to Blueprint One Elite. Like if you guys saw, he had a video that was talking about, you know, basically moving smart financially and all of that. Like, so that might be a way to do that as well. But for me, I'm kind of betting on myself with this YouTube game. So for me, like the cars are pretty much investments. Like I'll buy the cars that I think I'm going to be passionate about, and then I try to make content for you that I find enjoyable, and hopefully you guys find it enjoyable as well. And hopefully the channel continues to scale up and grow, and we can afford bigger, better cars, and if not bigger, better cars, at least cars on this level that we can have more of them and give you guys all the different experiences of owning them and driving them and having fun with them, you know. So that's pretty much where I'm at. But I'm happy that that we got the Type R to where I'm happy with it, and now we got other moves to make. But before I go, let me put in a clip, because I know you guys wanted to see the model from the last video, and obviously she's in the thumbnail as well. So I'll put in a clip of her experience, what she felt the Type R was like, just checking it out and everything. And I'll put her Instagram, because I know you guys want to know her Instagram and stuff. So if you hung around all video, this is for you. Like I'll put this in there for you guys so you guys could enjoy it. And yeah, man, that's it for this one, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Race Car Friends out. So we're here with the beautiful model Zio, and we wanted to get her actual opinion of what she thinks about the Type R. This is like your first time seeing one of these, right? All right, so what are your thoughts on it just on first instinct when you see it? All right. So did you take a look at the interior at all yet? All right, let's go ahead and get her to take a quick look at the interior. All right, so interior-wise, like, what are your thoughts? All right, Superman spec. All right, thank you. So I'm thinking about, oh, watch your hand. I'm thinking about trading it in and getting something else, just because I recently had the windshield replaced here, and there was like some blemishes on it, and then I don't know why you were in there. Did you catch any scent? Like did the scent hit you at all? All right, let's get back and get your actual scent reaction real quick. Yeah, okay, almost a brand. So okay, it's funny that you said that, right? Because up until when they changed the windshield, it smelled like a brand new car up until that point. When they changed out the windshield, it like kind of took away from like the new car smell, you know? So I don't know, I enjoy the new car smell, so I'm thinking about trading it in for a newer version of it just to get the new car smell back, you know? But yeah, it's funny that she said that. She was dead on it. It smells like almost new, you know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So yeah, so that's one of the issues I had since Safelite replaced the windshield. They're gonna come back to re-replace it with another windshield because of the blemish on the windshield. So hopefully when they put in the new windshield, it'll go back to smelling like brand new all over again, you know? But it is what it is. That's my little gripe about it. But overall, how do you feel about the car? Alright, man, there you go. Well, you probably gonna get you one soon, don't worry. Alright, man, but yo, that's it for this one, man. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Race Car Friends out.